Hey, just want to say thank you to everyone that decided to take on this ministry initiative with me and Pastor Derek as we try to transform the landscape of education in Wilmington as we know it. I just want to kind of go over a few of the documents that we spoke about earlier this week. I know a lot of you were asking me questions about the school, how we plan to implement it, what are some of the strategies, do we have our filings in order. So just a multitude of questions. Wanted to answer a few of them today. But again, we will be meeting this coming Saturday and if, for something a little bit more formal. But I just wanted to kind of highlight a couple of things that I thought were important for you to see now. So if you're looking at your screen right now, a while ago I had to do an assignment through on my master's program, and it basically spoke about our personal philosophy in regards to education. And so I highlighted a couple things that are very important to me. I guess you can see them on your screen. First thing I highlighted is that all, regardless of race or class or economic status, are entitled to a fair chance and to the tools for developing their individual powers of mind and spirit to the utmost. And you can continue reading. But these are this paper that I wrote a while ago kind of had me wrestle with this idea of how do I view education and how do I personally see it unfolding if I had the power to kind of steer some of the um, I guess some of the influence that we have as far as educating our community. And so there's this one thing I wanted to kind of highlight. I hope, let me see if I can scroll down for you guys. Here it is. Here we go. C.S. Lewis said this: the task of the modern educator is not to cut down jungles, but to irrigate deserts. And what that simply means is that, sometimes there are a lot of things that get in the way. There's a lot of red tape. There are a lot of policies that have been in place for many, many years. There are systems that are in place. But if we kind of concentrate on those dry places that we can have effect in, where we can use the gifts that God has given us and water those areas, then I think we're doing our part. So that's one of the um, items I wanted you to look at. There was another item I wanted you guys to see, and it's this. Um, so my philosophy is that everything rises and falls on leadership. So it's important that we examine how we look at leadership. Again, I have some highlighted things. It says it is important to examine if they have the understanding that working at our school is thought of as primarily a ministry outreach, and all we do springs from a biblical worldview. In other words, we don't just educate to, move students along and hopefully they go on to great and prosperous and wonderful things. But we look at this as a ministry where we're meeting the hearts of these children and families. We want to present the gospel in a way that is different than a traditional church. We incorporate the gospel of Jesus Christ into our curriculum. As a matter of fact, our world history course is the Bible and all of the events surrounding the biblical narrative. So those are a couple of things I wanted you to look at. One other thing, um, I want to give you a sneak peek at our, not a sneak peek, but a peek at one of the organizations that's actually helping us with our school plan. Is called the Spreading Hope Network, and it's a nonprofit located in Minneapolis, Minnesota, that helps schools like ours uh, become planted and begin to grow our roots. Um, so if you would like to look at this again, we're going to talk again on Saturday, but this is the website here, Spreading Hope Network. A lot of tabs here that you can look through, becoming a fellow before becoming a founder. So just kind of take a look at that as we prepare for our meeting. And then last but not least, I know some of you guys were asking me about the legalities. So I do have our articles of incorporation already. I've already begun it. We have our law team. which is our church secretary, who happens to be a lawyer, and our neighbor, who happens to be a legal assistant, kind of giving me pointers as we move forward with our articles of incorporation. So just want to kind of give you a brief look at that. It's quite a lengthy document. I'm already on 8 pages, but it's just different articles of how we're going to handle the business of running a school. So that's kind of pretty much what I wanted to kind of show you for now. Hopefully, if you have any questions based on this short excerpt, be sure to either email me, call me, text me, whatever works for you, and I'll definitely get back to you as soon as possible. All right, all right. God bless you. I'll talk to you on Saturday. Goodbye.